Katie York set to get this one started. And here we go from Lambeau. On the return, here comes Rivers. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, he'll give it to him inside. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First down now, ball at the 33. First tone of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. It looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll try and punch it in. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out more fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Run.
Here's another for it. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Katie York now on for the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. York knocks it through, and they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Now is York to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Get it.
Third down run with Blue. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
On the ready.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Red. Fix the Eagles. Nothing 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Go.
Dive play straight ahead. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Pass play now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. The Packers on top early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. Return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. Still motoring past the 30. Through midfield. James Cook. It's a James Cook touchdown. On his Katie York for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. Now is York to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready? 7 o'clock. 70 Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
60 Maverick. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
70 range. 70 range.
Throwing on 2nds. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to get the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Let's go.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got this at the 27. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 39-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's going to push one deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
180. What's up?
Plowing up the middle. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Facing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines. Sure won a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Hey, 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Baker now from the gun. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
180! Pistol. Rail. What?
Mayfield now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Packers make it a 16-point ball game. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
17. Cowboys nothing. Dave York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
18, 5 in.
3rd and long for him here. It's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Downs 1st down.
Here we go.
Sending him on the dive. And his progress is soft with a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Get up, Buffalo 18. 70 left. Go.
Setting up to throw. Pass is caught by Blue. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking now from the gun. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Blue gets the hand on him. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Dallas first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60, 20.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This 32 yards out, it's on the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And the gap closes to 14 points.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
180. Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
First down, here's Baker. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Sends this to the end zone. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Throwing again is Baker. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This, 42 yards from the right half. York knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He stands from just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. 20.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch.
From the gun, Mayfield. This is Reed working the right side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
Packers, first down.
Run.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard
Take the
line.
handoff, now it's Mayfield. He beams one. This is caught inside the 15. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that will set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That's incomplete left side.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Baker throwing again. Caught on the slant. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal.
Set. 180. Alert. Hurry.
They'll try him left side. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers throw the lead coming out of halftime. North now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers make it a 24-point ball game. On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Rivers. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Mustang Knight, let's go. Viking 18. 70 Rangers.
Back now, pressure coming. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's Lamb running slant. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Again, it's Blue. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So they hit him for 5 yards on fourth down, and they get the successful conversion. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Get it. Ready.
Back to throw now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
He's going to throw again on second down. He's trying to push the field. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Go. Cowboy 80.
Throw here, third down. Hits his running back. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
Cowboy 80.
Up the middle, Blue. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is brought in at the 50. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keeping the pound floored and adding 6 more. It's a James Cook touchdown. Cook now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
Cowboys 3. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Blue running to the right. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Right.
There's a dive up the middle. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Play brings up third down and 7.
Ready.
To the air on third and long. He's got a man left. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Who gets it? Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield on their own side. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing.
And screen here to Blue. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Cowboys football as we're just really counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Set. Come 19. 60 bites. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Now it's blue. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. Has room into the secondary. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys putting up points in a game decided. This play going under review by the officials. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed.
79, Brooke. Ready.
2nd down, looking for options. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Mustang 19.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Entering Cooper takes it away.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set. Hurry, hurry. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Stop.
Hand off to the back. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there. Up to the 30. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Packers the first.
At the 30-yard line.
Set.
The play fake. Here's Mayfield. He's going deep this time. Big gain downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Christian Watson with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
41. Cowboys 3. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Rivers. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. Set of downs for him from the 31.
70 Timberwolves.
Start to drive the blue. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They're going to try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 5 on the play, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
15 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
He's going to throw it again. Hits his tight end on the corner route. He gets down to the 24 before he stops.
17 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
They'll work against the blitz. Pass is caught by Blue. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Sticking to the air here. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good. Cowboys first down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
On this with Blue. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Here we go, shot. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing on 3rd and goal. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut into the lead by another point.
Cowboys 10.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. On the return, here's Jones. Dodges another stop. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They'll try the right side with Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, 133. Done. Point it right. 180. Done.
Trying the right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
21-yard line. That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry! What's up?
Back-to-back carries here. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. The Packers send out their punting unit.
It's 4th down.
And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He fields it at his 43. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the Packers' 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Go! Cowboy 80!
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Flushed out now to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Crack up 60 Mavericks! 60 Mavericks! Go!
Throwing again on 2nd. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go! Ready?
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Hiking 18! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
70! Hot 70!
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Now Blue. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Looking quickly here. They call pass on 2nd and goal. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Ready? Ready?
Desperation time here. Catch is made in close. And they are sent off the field. Had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Kings! 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 Stop!
Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
1st and 10.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin them back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball. but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Quick slant. That's Williams. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Packers.
They're going to pass it here.